Most men don't lose their strength overnight. They lose it slowly by giving up the wrong things for the wrong people, one compromise at a time, one it's not a big deal at a time. And the worst part? Most men don't even realize what's happening until their confidence is gone, their peace is gone, and their sense of direction is gone too. Here's the truth most people don't tell you. You can care deeply about others, your partner, your family, your friends, without sacrificing yourself. The strongest men understand this early, not because they're selfish, but because they know that once you abandon yourself, nothing you give to others is healthy anymore. Today, I want to walk you through 7 things you should never sacrifice for anyone. Not out of ego, but out of self-respect. And as we go through these, I want you to ask yourself honestly, which of these have I already given up without even realizing it? 1. Your identity. Number 1 is your identity, your sense of who you are. This is the foundation of every decision you make, your beliefs, your standards, your values, your direction in life. When a man starts reshaping himself just to keep someone else comfortable, something subtle but dangerous happens. His decisions stop coming from clarity and start coming from fear. Fear of disappointing someone, fear of conflict, fear of being alone. Over time, he doesn't even recognize himself anymore. I've seen men change how they talk, what they believe, even what they enjoy, all just to avoid tension in a relationship. And while that might buy temporary peace, it slowly destroys self-respect. You should never have to disappear to be loved. 2. Your boundaries. Number 2, your boundaries. Boundaries aren't walls. They're guidelines for how you allow people to treat you. And here's something important to understand. When someone reacts negatively to your boundaries, it's rarely because the boundary is unreasonable. It's usually because they benefited when you didn't have one. Think about that. If you stop answering calls late at night, if you stop over-explaining yourself, if you stop saying yes when you mean no, and someone gets angry, that reaction tells you everything you need to know. Healthy people respect boundaries. Unhealthy people push against them. Mid-hook. Let me say this clearly. Most men don't lose relationships because they set boundaries. They lose themselves because they didn't. 3. Your mission. Number 3 is your mission, your long-term purpose. Every man needs something he's building toward, something bigger than comfort, bigger than approval. Your mission might be your career, your business, your family legacy, your health, or rebuilding your life after a setback. But here's the danger. Anyone who consistently pulls you away from that mission is pulling you away from your future. That doesn't mean relationships require zero compromise. But if someone constantly distracts you, discourages your goals, or makes you feel guilty for staying focused, that's not love. That's interference. A partner should support your direction, not derail it. 4. Your peace. This is where most men break, not because they're weak, but because they were taught to tolerate chaos and call it love. Number 4, your peace. Peace is not boring. Peace is clarity. Peace is emotional stability. Peace is being able to think clearly without constant tension. If someone brings constant chaos into your life, drama, unpredictability, emotional turbulence, that's not passion. That's a warning sign. Some people confuse intensity with connection, but intensity without peace eventually turns into exhaustion. You're not meant to live in a constant state of emotional firefighting. Protect your peace like you protect your health, because without it, everything else starts to fall apart. 5. Your values. Number 5, your values. A man without principles doesn't lead his life. He gets used by other people's agendas. Values guide you when no one is watching. They help you say no when it would be easier to say yes. If you abandon your values just to avoid conflict or gain approval, you pay for it internally. You might keep the relationship, but you lose respect for yourself. And once self-respect is gone, confidence disappears shortly after. You don't need to be rigid, but you do need a moral compass. 6. Your time. Number 6 is your time. Time is the one resource you never get back. You can rebuild money, you can recover from mistakes, but wasted time is gone forever. Pay attention to how people treat your time. Do they respect it, or do they assume unlimited access to it? Giving your time to someone who doesn't value it teaches them that it's disposable. If you're feeling tired all the time, unmotivated, or disconnected from who you used to be, it's usually not because you're lazy. It's because too many people have access to you. Your time reflects your priorities. Spend it where it's respected. 7. Your dignity in conflict. And finally, number 7, your dignity during conflict. Disagreements are inevitable. Conflict doesn't mean failure, but how you handle conflict defines your character. Never lower yourself just to match someone else's lack of emotional maturity. Raising your voice, insulting, name-calling, or abandoning your standards in anger doesn't make you strong. It makes you reactive. Strength is staying grounded when emotions run high. Strength is walking away when respect disappears. Strength is choosing self-control over ego. If this video put words to something you've been feeling but couldn't explain, that's not a coincidence. It means you're becoming more aware. And awareness is where real growth begins. You don't need to harden yourself against the world. You just need to stop abandoning yourself for it. If you want more grounded wisdom about strength, boundaries, purpose, and self-respect, subscribe to the channel and stay connected. This space is for people who want to grow stronger, calmer, and more confident from the inside out.